Okay. Um, yeah. Hopefully things are working. I don't know if they are. Uh, I Hey glitch, sorry. I wanted to I briefly tried to do a stream on Twitch first because I figured, you know, uh I've never played this game on live before, so I wanted to do that. It's not saved or nothing or Hey Connor, welcome you guys. Yeah, like I was saying, I briefly tried to do it on Twitch first. So like I can't save nothing right now because I don't have like VOD save the way I would like to. So I hope I can eventually remedy that where I can get a PC hooked up to where I can save shit. Um, so you guys were wondering like, whoa, wait, what was going on? Beforehand, I was doing the first like couple seconds of this on Twitch. So yeah. Also, can you guys hear me good? Is the audio quality good? Um, Thought I'd ask, make sure everything's okay. I am looking at the chat, by the way. Um, so I'm actually paying attention. So don't worry about it. You guys are still here. Um, Sorry the stream is a bit late though. Am I stuck? Is that what I am? Am I stuck? Son of a... Oh, there's a ladder. Good. I'm hoping, if they ever remake 5, I don't think they should start with a remake of 5. I think Code Veronica does deserve a remake first. I might make a video on how, I would handle a Code Veronica remake, on the gaming channel, because I feel like, it does deserve a little bit of one. Um, Also, Glitch, Connor, you guys still here? Also, let me know in the chat if it's a bit laggy or anything like that. I want to make sure stuff is good.
I owe you one.
You're welcome.
We can't get in from here.
Shit.
What do?
Punched her ass.
Captain, what is your status? Can you see the enemy?
Alpha team, come in! Alpha team!
Oh crap.
Dechant, do you copy? Dechant!
That collapsed the lungs. Stop. Okay, I saw someone get grabbed and dragged somewhere. I can't remember where. If it was, oh yeah, it was beyond the fence. Hello? Sit down. Stay down. Um, let's see. Alright. Shit. Where do I need to go? Okay. Get up there. Okay, she got it.
I found a key. Wish I knew what it was for.
Oh, hello. Crap. And they're dead. Well, that's some of the enemies. Keys for probably a door. If there's a key, there's a door. Oh, hello. Thanks, Shiva. Oh, hello, good sir. Locked from the inside. Shit. Don't like this camera. So stiff. Oh shit.
Hey, what's wrong? Be careful. They may still be here. Are you okay?
Help me! Thanks, partner.
Back, you belong to the streets. Get back. Whoa! Ow. Heathen! You belong to the streets? Hey man. Crap. Ow. Run out of ammo here.
Thanks, partner. That's good.
Shit. Okay, they should get it. How's it going? Fine. I did a brief stream on Twitch, but, for some reason, I tried to link it in my community post. Would not let me because I lost access to my special features. So, I just said, okay, fuck this. I don't have it to where it could save VODs when I stream on Twitch, so I didn't even know. Yeah, it's Twitch. Yeah, there's a lot of links to different stuff that I have in my bio. Twitch is one of them. Twitter, fucking Instagram, TikTok, all that. Even the Discord. I would have to choose the one game that has a camera that is so stiff that I can't fucking stand it. Like, I get that this game is supposed to play like RE4, but I still don't like the fucking camera. Shit. Give me a second. Remember that shit fucking video IGN made? Saying this game can't be remade? You remember that shit? Also, how you doing? Oh, I'm equipping this. Shotgun. All mine.
Where are these motherfuckers at? They gonna face the wrath of the big gun wielding boy. Gun boy. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? This is so stupid. Shit. Oh. Nothing's glitching. Okay. Ugh. Shit. I'm tired. Really tired. Probably gonna try to get some stuff recorded later. Game-wise. I'll go for like an hour with this stream and stuff like that. Shit. I think he left. Guess I'll just ask him later.
Masterson to HQ. We've lost contact with Alpha Team. They're under attack by an unidentified hostile. Reinforcements head toward the deal coordinates immediately.
Roger that.
Come on!
Okay.
Hey, Dad, you still here? Or did you leave? I think he left. Oh, I'm just gonna talk to myself for a bit while I'm streaming. Personally, this game is fun. Don't like the camera, but it is kind of fun. I do think it could get a remake, but I don't think it should be the first thing Capcom does. But of course, because this game sold well, follow the money trail. But I feel like narrative-wise, this Code Veronica should be the very first thing they do. I never played it, but I do think it should be something that should work for a remake. For multiple reasons. Let's see. know tomorrow I'm gonna try to get some stuff done. I'm gonna try to get like videos edited, recorded, and all that shit. I'm just very tired. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, Code Veronica for the classic PS2 was where the last I stopped off at back in 2003 when I was 14. 2003 is the year I was born, dipshit. So guess what? I never even got to fucking play it. You were 14 playing it. I was just being born around that time. So yeah, it's a good point to stop off, ain't it? This fucking door is either locked or I can't fucking get through it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And how you doing? First time I've seen you in here in a while. Ugh. Black sludge. Love
Come on!
Roger.
it. Oh, shit. Oh, little update. Got a little update for you. You know that person that tried to call me out in Lavender's comment section? He briefly came to my channel just to leave one message and dip. Basically saying, why do I have to be such a bitch all the time or something. Beyond that, and seeing that, what's his name unfollowed me, can't remember his name. I don't honestly care anymore because, like, I feel like, seems like all the time with her community, it's something.
Come on!
Okay.
But,
Like a one-man army. His wounds weren't made by bullets.
but yes, Code Veronica, I feel, does need a remake. Since Capcom's been on a remaking spree, I feel like if they're gonna do something, remake-wise, Code Veronica or a sequel. I feel like you could do a remake to 5, because there's a lot of elements of 5 that I feel like could use some fine-tuning, especially when it comes to the story. But when it comes to Code Veronica, I feel like there is a lot of elements that need tweaking. And I feel like it could be Claire's RE4. Because that's what Code Veronica technically is. Like, you go in the trilogy, like, if you have RE4 and its stuff, I feel like Code Veronica.
What the hell happened in here? Hey, who did this?
Something attacked us. Irving. He got away. It was a setup.
A setup? What is this?
It's data regarding the deal. I downloaded it from their computer. Oh, you gotta get it to HQ.
Hey! Hey, hang in there!
I saw someone, but they ran away.
Kirk, do you copy? We got the data, but Alpha Team is down. Irving got away.
Roger. Relay the data from the vehicle at the storage facility.
Copy that.
I don't like the looks of this, but we have to keep moving.
Shit. Uh... Why are you so silent, Chris? I'm not talking about the one in game. Less talkative than usual.
Come on!
Forget it.
Come on!
Roger.
Come on!
Okay.
Don't say forget it, Shiva.
Come on!
Okay.
I never liked this horse shit that happened 3 years ago. That My Umbrella Corporation. Yeah. Also, I saw your little fucking comment, Mr. Smartass, about me being a Silent Hill virgin. Oh, yeah, I'm a virgin in general, so I'll start your shit. Yeah, I've never played the fucking games, but the thing is the same problem I have with the OG Resident Evil games. The fucking camera messes with me. I don't like fucking fixed cameras. Can't stand them. Gives me motion sickness. That type of shit does. Oh, I gotta read what you said in more detail. I never liked this I can't even read that fucking word. Horse shit that happened 3 years ago. I loved my Umbrella Corporation gender. Gender. Oh, spare me. They did a lot of stupid crap when it comes to Capcom messing around with lore stuff, but at least like they did some things good or interesting. But like I can't sit there and say everything they did was perfect. Hell, they got rid of the Umbrella Corporation in RE4. They just got killed off screen. If you do recall.
What the hell is that?
I think that's what got Alpha Team.
Shit. Move your ass. Capcom did already what Disney did to Star Wars. They attempted to please two different generations of audiences and created a pile of with droppings. Okay, first of all, let's be honest with ourselves here. Did they really do that? Partially, yes. But here's the thing with that flawed statement. If that is true, you would have to remember RE4 would not completely exist. Because here's the thing, RE4 mixed the survival horror and action. RE4 Remake actually did it a whole lot better. Now, do I think this game is good? Fuck no. Do I think it deserves the bullshit that you're trying to say? Fuck no. Here's why. I feel like in trying to say that, it basically cuts out all elements of an argument. Because Resident Evil 3 Classic did a horror and action mix. Because if you actually... Here's the thing. Here's the flaw in your argument. Capcom did not want to please completely to a different generation. Like for the action side of things. Here's the thing. The survival horror stuff that they were already doing, that type of shit, they've been doing that for forever. Okay? And if you go back to your interviews with Simi Mikami and all that shit, his specific thing was they kind of wanted to do something a bit different. And they wanted to lean more into like the action and the that style stuff. So that's how we got 4. Now the action itself was working, so then we got 5, and then 6 kind of was like, okay, yeah, this is not working at all. Like it kind of was like, here's the problem with 6 is that 6 was like going too far. But also, like, it just was like a complicated mess that didn't know what it wanted to be. But in itself, would I say that the more action-heavy approach that they were doing is bad? No. But I would not make the argument that Capcom did to RE what Disney did to Star Wars. That is a completely stupid analogy, because here's the thing. Let me make a little valid argument here. Disney didn't do much to Star Wars.
They had some flops and they had some other shit. Now I'm gonna make a valid argument. Force Awakens was actually a good film. It's the other two that really did not know where to go, and they had to kill off characters to make a valid point. That's the problem that Star Wars Disney had. Now, if they would have like done something different and basically said, decided, kind of, kind of changed stuff up. Like I feel like here's a little thing that I want to make a valid point here. I think Star Wars started to go downhill the moment Return of the Jedi was made. Now that's my personal fucking opinion, but I'm going to make a valid argument here. Return of the Jedi was when things actually went downhill. Because there's a lot of great moments in that film. I'm gonna throw you a curveball, but I feel like it should not have ended happily. I'm gonna be honest with you. I personally think the way they ended the Return of the Jedi is what fucked Star Wars over in the first place. The thing is, you go from a very dark film as with The Empire Strikes Back to Return of the Jedi, and there's no real the whole thing is there's no true sacrifice. Vader dies, Emperor Palpatine dies, but that's it. And you also have a lot of other things. I actually found a video that actually fixed a lot of the problems that I had with Return of the Jedi. And that would have been... hold on. Fanscription. Star Wars. Here you go. Because here's the thing. There's a lot of points that, like, what if Luke Skywalker died in Return of the Jedi? Which is actually one of my biggest problems with that film. Is that there's not really a lot of anything. There's a lot of points to, like, with the Star Wars movies that I feel like screwed up. The main thing is that the biggest pitfall was Rey being the main character in the new, the Star Wars stuff, right? That's part of the reason why the newer Star Wars movies failed. In my personal opinion, Rey never really worked. She never had a lot of anything anyways. She was pointless in every sense of the word. So, in my personal opinion, I'm going to make the valid argument that Disney didn't completely destroy Star Wars as much as Star Wars eventually kind of destroyed itself. Yes, Disney did play a part in it. Yes, but I will make the argument that...
Roger.
But I feel like, if anything, it started to go downhill after Return of the Jedi, because it didn't have the ending it should have had. And that's personally my opinion. We can argue about it all day and all night, but...
Let's go.
Got it.
What was that thing?
BOW that scumbag Irving left behind to set us up. Considering what it did to Alpha Team, I think we're lucky to still be breathing.
If only we could have gotten there sooner.
If we had, we'd probably be dead too. Chris to HQ, do you copy?
This is HQ. Excellent work out there. We'll analyze the data immediately.
This whole town's gone to hell. The people here, they're acting like those Ganado detailed in the Kennedy report. And aside from that, there's something new, something we've never encountered before.
Our transportation has been taken out too. Requesting a mission update.
The mission stands. Capturing Irving is your top priority. We believe he may have fled to the mines on the other side of the train station.
Wait, we're the only two left. You want us to go in there alone?
Delta team have been dispatched and they're on their way. They'll assist you in locating and apprehending Irving.
But wait, we
I
can't!
repeat, your mission stands. We can't afford to let him get away. Proceed to the mines beyond the station. Over and out.
This is insane!
You ever get the feeling you're expendable?
Here's my completed chapter 1 and 2. Okay, here's my argument that I'm going to make right here and right now. You view the BSA of Liberty 5. Cool. Capcom themselves have never really completely destroyed Resident Evil and trying to appeal to anyone. Here's the thing. Resident Evil, tone-wise, has went through multiple different things, but the problem was, if they kept doing the same fucking thing, which is a point that you fucking ignored, that would have gotten stale about 3 years ago. Simple as that. So, just thought I'd bring that point home. Thank you! Alright. Bye. What can I get? Shotgun? Oh, update. Damn it. I will give organize. So I'm gonna give her my shotgun. In a sense, I see what you speak of, and your argument is not without merit, but at the end of the day, Disney has successfully destroyed everything. That is very true, but they really haven't destroyed everything. Let me point one thing out that you are neglecting. If it wasn't for some stuff, we would not have certain things. Let's be honest with ourselves. Disney, without Disney, let's just point this out now. Without Disney, there would have been a lot of things that have went sideways, and certain companies, are not doing well. As successfully, I grew up with Star Wars, Star Trek, Marvel Comics, you name it. Yeah, true. So did I. Here's my thing. Here's a valid argument that I want to make for you. Let's point this out really quick. And I want to kind of point this out. If it wasn't for certain things when it comes to Disney, we would not have what we have. Okay? Now, we can say that they have. At Disney themselves, let me point this out. This is a separate distinction. Disney themselves have not destroyed the certain franchises. Simply put, like with Star Wars, they didn't destroy that fucking franchise completely. Writers did. That's the difference. Because writers play a role into a movie. If you don't have good writing, you don't have, a good direction, you don't know where it's going, that's the problem. Okay? That's the separate distinction people have made that people aren't making. Here's the thing. Disney themselves, they're a company. It's about money and it's getting out products. And that's it. What they do for the movies is maybe pay the bills. They don't completely make the movies. They produce them. The directors make the movies. The fucking
Do you see a CEO in the director's chair? Fuck no. Do they make the, all that shit? No. They pay the paycheck. That's it. You see the company making, do you see them writing the movie? No. Disney themselves, they're not destroying anything. It's certain individuals that destroy things. That's the distinction. If you don't have a product that is good, like, for instance, the Crow movie. That movie was made, and that movie is dog shit, not because of the actors, not because, well, it's partially to do with the company wanting to bring back the Crow, which they had no business doing. But the problem was the writing. That is the distinction. If you don't have good writing, you can have the best actors in a movie, and it still can be dog shit because of the writing. That's the thing people neglect to ignore every fucking time. You can say whatever you want about the different franchises Disney has done, okay? You can make an argument about Star Wars. You can make all the arguments you can make, but you can't deny that Disney themselves have not completely destroyed the fucking franchise. It's the people writing and the people behind the scenes that fuck stuff up. That's the key difference. That's the thing people that love to, try to play these different arguments, they neglect to ignore. Because, say what you want, okay? Marvel, like the distinction of where we went with Marvel Comics, like the different movies and stuff. Now, not all the movies, even the bad ones, are completely bad. Now, the problem is the writing and a lot of the stuff that went on behind the scenes. If it had more time in the oven, more time to figure out, okay, what is it? What does it want to be? That's the difference. But they don't do that, and that's what fucks stuff up. So, when it comes to that whole argument about Disney destroying shit, I will say it's not on them completely. It's about writing, and it's about like producing a good product. And that's not completely on the company. That's on the film, the people making the film, the production, and all that. Disney pays the paychecks. That's it. It's not on them to make the film. It's on the people making the film. For them. They do the trailers, they do the production, like they pay for stuff, but that's it. I feel like that argument, like even with Capcom, like RE3 remake, the game wasn't completely. It's the problem was it wasn't the team's complete fault for why it was so bad. It's the fact that it was Capcom rushing them, but also it's like you gave it to a team that didn't completely know what they're doing. I feel like if you do that, you give it to somebody that doesn't, if you're not a writer, you're not, and you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna screw stuff up. That's the thing. I feel like that can happen with anything, any franchise. It's like that's why people are so worried with Bloober Team and What you're saying is Disney suffering the grease effect. The grease effect is when the best singer is like the worst actor is blah blah blah. The grease effect is the worst actor and the best actor is the worst singer. No, well, true, but it's not completely that. What I'm saying is Disney themselves are a company and they do pay the bills, right? Like, for instance, Pixar, right? If you watch the Pixar documentary, they, that whole thing, how they were formed, it took someone like Steve Jobs or whatever, to help them out. but he eventually became like a big partner because he believed in the dream of it. Well, Disney, at the time, like, you know, it took them several, you know, like I think there was one CEO that really fucked stuff up, but it took them a while. Like, Disney was paying, like, the production and, you know, becoming partners, but, like, Disney themselves, they're not making the fucking film. They're producing the film. Like, it's the same thing with Aladdin or fucking anything. Mulan, even the original animated stuff. Disney had their name on it, but, like, you had Disney Animations, but that's a separate branch. Like, you have these animation teams, you have all this stuff. But that's the key difference, is you have, like, the production team, this team. You don't have Disney themselves, CEOs and stuff like that, making the fucking film. I'm sorry, you don't have that. Like, you can say otherwise, but the key factor will always be that Disney themselves are not the wrecking crew that people say they are. They're just not. It's the same thing with Capcom. With Resident Evil 3 remake, you had a B team that was filled with Platinum Games employees, which are technically ex-Capcom employees. These are the people that made Bayonetta, alright? So they're no stranger to, like, action-style games and stuff like that. And here's the thing with, you know, you're basically saying, like, when you put all the thing on a team, like, or production company, you put all the blame on that. It's not completely the production that is completely flawed. You have the writing, you have different elements of the production that is what fucks stuff up. So, like, if the writing is bad, the acting is even worse, and the company's still doing this or that, then there's no point for it to exist. It shouldn't be made. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying, like even for movies that are even bad, right? You have movies that are very bad, like Morbius, right? Jared Leto didn't do a bad job as Morbius. He's not a bad actor. It's the same thing with, like, you have the terrible movies like fucking Suicide Squad or stuff like that. But it's sometimes the companies behind the production and the guys paying the bills that could make things worse. But it's also could be the writing itself. There's multiple facets to why something is bad. It's not just on one thing. It's on multiple things. It's basically like, okay, if for instance, how do I say this? If we're gonna put the blame on Disney for why Star Wars is bad, then really, is it truly them? Because they're not doing much. I don't know. I don't want to go on this rant, but I try to kind of engage when it comes to these streams and stuff like that. I feel like, you know, I gotta have to have a valid argument. You know, I feel like you kind of have to. Like, here's the thing: you can pander to an audience all you want to, and I don't think completely Disney themselves. You know, it's not bad to have diversity or stuff like that, but if it's forced, then it doesn't make much sense. But here's the key difference. Here's the thing that a lot of people neglect to, like, inform. This is coming from a company that has, you know, some very diverse movies and very diverse things. The Lightyear itself
yes, it is a bad film, but it's not a bad concept. You know, like, you can make the argument that it's a shit film, and it is, but the acting itself isn't bad, the message isn't bad. Hell, even, like, a film like Monsters University, which a lot of people thought was a shit film, and it really was just like, okay, why does this even have to exist? But when you think about the messaging of it, it's not a bad concept. Like, college for a lot of people is like, you know, preparing you for, like, the adult world, right? It's preparing you for, you know, life. Like, it's like you have to discover who you are as a person, or just in general. Like, you're kind of discovering, like, what it is you want to do. And you kind of have to think, okay, like, like, who do I want to be? Like, where am I going? It's, like, about discovery. And it's an interesting concept for a film that really gets a bad rap. Even Disney's worst animated films actually have deeper points than when you actually take a minute to look at things. And not from some narrow-minded viewpoint of, like, well, I wish Disney would go back to the way it used to be. Motherfucker, Disney has always been, and always will be, diverse. It has always kind of, like, pushed things and kind of, like, tried to discover what it was. Now, I'm gonna make this argument and say that the one problem Disney's always had is, like, being original. Like, the whole Disney lineup of Rapunzel and all that shit, that's stuff that isn't even completely theirs. Lilo and Stitch, all that shit, Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet is based on Treasure Island, but it's a different concept. When it itself is not a bad film. It's one of my favorite films from Disney, but it was a commercial and financial flop for them. But it's actually not a very bad film. Here's the thing. You can make an argument. Fuck. I did it. I rushed. I did it again. Here's the argument that I want to make, Chris. I see your point, bro. Like I said, the Grease effect is Grease. Best actor versus trilogy. Yeah, very true, but the other thing is I'm making is that there's more points to the, like, a production. Like, Disney themselves is not completely original. Like, they've always used other people's shit, you know? Like, they're not someone, like, it's kind of like, Goodwill or fucking, any fucking store. Like, they don't ever really truly, they don't have completely their own original stuff. Like, you can make the argument that they do, but do they really? Like, Rapunzel. Rapunzel is based on the fucking story of the same name, which is a children's story. The designs are Disney, but that's, like, made by fucking other people. What else? Just in general, Disney's never been truly original. They've always bought and took what they can. And they know what's profitable. Like, there's different franchises and stuff like that. And here's another thing. Here's another thing I think you're neglected to remember is that fucking Kathleen Kennedy, someone who was not completely involved in Star Wars, she was like George Lucas's secretary, is the one running the show for the Star Wars side of things. Okay? So if you got anyone that you can blame, fucking blame her. Hell, George Lucas had a bit of a problem himself. The Star Wars films weren't perfect, I'm going to be honest with you. I think the first two were great. The third one was okay. It could have been a lot better with its story. And then you have the prequel films. And that is where the problems lie. So, can't completely blame Disney for the prequel films now, can we? Now we have the sequel films and everyone bitches about them. So it's like, well, you can't fucking bitch too much. It's the same thing with like Capcom, as like Capcom themselves. Hell, Resident Evil, like Devil May Cry wouldn't exist without Capcom's need to want to kind of change stuff up. Because Resident Evil would get stale, so they want to implement a bit of action. So it's like, you kind of have to really think on some of the stuff, and like think, kind of like, here's the thing. It's kind of like that one thing from Daredevil, where it's like, Daredevil made this argument about like God and stuff like that. It's like, with God's fucking master plan. It's like, for most people, we're seeing it from the behind. We're seeing the tapestry, and it's always from behind. It's like, with all the threads and all the crap missing and whatever. But like, we're not seeing it from the front and how beautiful it really is. Oh, it's like a parade. We can look at it from behind, from multiple angles, but we never see any of the full picture of the parade, what it's fully like, until we're looking at it from above. It's like, you're never gonna know, like, the full thing. So, I feel like that's the argument that I'll make, is that stuff changes. You know, for better or for worse. I feel like you can say what you want about, you know, certain things, how they're handled, and it's always our objective opinion on something. But, you know, it's not always how it appears to be. Because our own bias and what we want out of it isn't, you know. Disney, in other words, has broad the entertainment industry, and resistance is futile. Thank God Disney hasn't touched Ghost Rider or Silent, or I jump off a cliff if they did. Technically, Disney has touched Ghost Rider in the past. But it was a different version of it, and it wasn't actually bad. So I actually will debunk you there. In Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is, I believe this was like made around this was made around the Marvel films and all that stuff. I can't remember what season it was, but they did use Ghost Rider. and it was, I believe, the newer iteration. The what was it fucking called? What this was around like the new Marvel Comics stuff, and it was like a Ghost Rider. It was a Latino one. I can't remember his name though. The design was cool, and like it looked cool, and it was actually not a bad season. And it involved Ghost Rider for like Marvel's Agents of Shield. So technically, technically, you would be wrong. But I will make an argument about the entertainment industry. Yes, Disney has bought a lot of shit. They've bought out a lot of their competitors. But here's the thing you're neglected to forget is like, if you remember, if you did you ever watch Marvel's Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes? There was an episode that involved Wonder Man, right? And it kind of had him turn into a villain and stuff like that. But basically, it involved Tony Stark, right? How he was buying this guy's company. Well, this guy's company, you know, like he worked hard for it. He's like, but the thing is, near the end, you find out it's like the company was going under. They bought it, like he bought it because not only for like, it wasn't just for financial gain for him. It was to save it. And I feel like that's something I feel like Disney's kind of done. Is like there's a lot of things where you can feel like Disney bought them to control the competitors, but it's also maybe to save financially a few what are they called? Like a few of the different franchises. And I would make like an argument about like when it comes down to it. But yeah, I thought I'd stop you there. Probably not going to stream for too much longer because
Someone's
I
here.
do need to record some stuff gameplay wise for some videos. But yeah. At the end of the day, poor Bob Iger has his hand full with train wreck that he's trying to. No, I disagree. Let me point out to you something when it comes to Disney. Disney gave us Gravity Falls, the Owl House, and other stuff. Like, they produced projects with creative people. I feel like certain shows that people that, really like. So, Trainwreck that he's trying to at least stable. You can laugh all you want and make fun of, like, people at Disney and, like, the productions, like, Bob Iger. All he is a CEO. Sorry. But I'm going to make the argument that if it wasn't for the production of Disney, shows like Gravity Falls, shows like Amphibia, shows like The Owl House wouldn't exist. So, say what you want, but you can make fun of it all you want, but just don't be an asshole like Synthetic Man or all those assholes and like woke this, woke that, which I'm so sick of that fucking word. Or I'll just put your ass in timeout. Sorry, I'm just sick of that shit because that fucking argument has lost all meaning, and I don't care. I don't care. Moment that shit gets brought up, will be an immediate timeout. But yeah. Disney deserves a little bit more respect because I feel like if it wasn't for them, there's certain shows that I enjoyed that wouldn't have gotten a good read-up. Hell, even Tron Uprising wouldn't have existed if it wasn't for them. Yes, it got canceled. Sure. But still a fucking good show. Wouldn't exist. Ah, bitch. You know what? Fuck you guys. I ain't fighting you.
Are you okay?
And the other thing is, most everyday people aren't heads of a fucking $1 million corporation. So we don't know shit. And we don't have, really, if we don't have the experience of being in the entertainment industry, it's the same argument I will make to the end of time until some people shut the fuck up. But if you're not an artist, you can't completely sit there and say, no, this, that, or the other. And it's the same argument I'll make about like a movie or a comic or stuff like that. If basically all you're doing is gonna sit there and make the argument of judging it from an outside box looking in, here's the pitfalls of that argument. You have no experience of what goes on in a company, nor do I. So, is it really just to pose for us to make an assessment and completely judge people in that said company, or what goes on with our rough idea of how something should be? Because if we don't know what the fuck goes on, who are we to say shit? We've never had to work in the entertainment industry.
I didn't think HQ actually
and we
cared.
don't know what the fuck, how all this shit works. So what is it for us to sit there and make the argument, well, okay, this, that, and the other. Now, there are people in the entertainment industry that have been there for a long time, and basically they're stuck in our ways. And that's what the problem with any argument, with anything, is that there is a bit of bias of like, well, this is the way, you know, it should be. No, it's not the way it should be, because here's the thing. That argument loses traction the moment it's said, because one, who is it to decide what it should be? Okay? Who is it for it to decide? Stuff changes. That's the whole reason Todd McFarlane got his start with Marvel and how he changed Spider-Man for the better, and same for Jim Lee or any of the guys at Image Comics. You know, they basically, you know, took a lot of different characters and changed them up and stuff like that. You can say what you will about the writing looking back at it now, but back then, the art and stuff like that, like, that's the thing a lot of people are forgetting, is that they're used to, a lot of people are used to the stuff the way it was in yesteryear. And that's the problem with that argument, is that it loses traction the moment it's said, because here's the problem with it. It loses all of that traction because, A, you know, it's basically stupid.
Come on.
Because you're basically making a biased argument of what you want out of things. Like what you remember, and to have that same feeling you have. But the thing is, things do evolve. Things do change. Like, think about it. You go back and watch a very old fucking movie. Like, I'm talking about Wizard of Oz and stuff like that. You notice how old it is with the way it's filmed. You notice how things have evolved. And stuff changes. Alright, school. No, you're good. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and say you're not wrong on a lot of your points. I do agree with a lot of them. I do think, you know, like, I respect your opinion as long as, like, you're not an ass or something to me. It's like, that's the way I am with most people. It's like, if you can respect me, I respect you. Simple as that. But my thing is with, like, certain things is, like, my point is that stuff does evolve. Like, for instance, like Tron. Here's a brilliant point. Now I want to make this, you know, brilliant point here. We went from I hit the wrong fucking button. Right? Like, you look at the old movie, and then you go to Tron Legacy, and you look at the key difference between the two. And that's the thing. Stuff does evolve, for better or worse. Like, if you go back and rewatch the old Star Wars movies, they're great, but you look at them for what they were at the time, and they show their age. Like, for instance, even video games like this, right? You look at like the graphics, and it shows its age. The writing shows its age. I feel like as we get older, and as anything goes, like, stuff does evolve, stuff changes, and our attitude of like, okay, well, this is the way it should be,
it isn't as clear cut for us to say because stuff evolves. And we're speaking for ourselves, right? We can't speak for the majority of what people want because everyone wants something different from an experience. Like, you can want an old school, like, you want something that better sorts you, like in a horror sense or whatever. Ah, shit. Hold on, let me plug my headset back in real quick. But basically, even with games like this, I find that the argument that I always come back to is that I feel like if you look at things for how the way you want them, you miss the part where everybody wants something different out of it. Like that, because just like with any game, people, like even in the Arkham games, right? People have a different play style. Like even with even playing games that are more hack and slash oriented, like Devil May Cry, everyone plays a game differently, and that's why everyone wants something different from the game. Like, nobody ever wants the same thing. That's why we all like different styles of games. Just like we all like different styles of movies. So your argument about, like, with Disney or Capcom, I feel like the argument does lose a bit of traction when you only think about, well, this is what I would want out of it. I personally, I want, like, the old, like, it's the problem of, like, Under DeMeo. It's like, it becomes less about objective, you know, stuff, where it's like, this is, like, it preaches it as facts and what you would want out of it versus, well, you fail to consider there's other people with different wants and needs. Like, I can't play the old school Resident Evils because of the fixed cameras. They basically mess with me, right? They basically give me motion sickness. And there's a lot of people that will make the argument, well, who cares? Fuck you. Who cares? If you don't like that, then play something else. That's the way it should be, and that's the way it needs to be. That type of argument, that toxic argument, loses every bit of traction the moment it's said. The moment it's said, because it basically is saying, well, it's about me, not you, fuck you. And that's the problem. And I feel like that is what makes it difficult. That's why I like the remakes a little bit more than the old games, or just like with like the movies, like even like you were saying when it comes to Disney, like for better or worse, there's some things Disney has done, like, yeah, not all their stuff is great, like, but you can't completely blame the company as much as you blame like the writers or stuff like that. Inside Out 2 actually was a great film. For better or worse, Inside Out 2 is actually something better than the original. Because the original, it was, Joy was still a main bad guy and stuff like that. But Inside Out 2 took something that I actually related to. And I feel like anyone can relate to. And it's not really a bad guy in a sense. It's not like you're evil, you know, bad guy. It's something relatable. And it's an emotion I feel like that can be bad, and it can also be good, and that's anxiety. Hey Marie, welcome. But I feel like that's something, like, for better or worse, you can say Disney or Capcom, whatever. I feel like every franchise, you know, like, for new and old, whatever, everything has its, you know, just due. I don't know, man. Also, welcome, Marie, welcome. How are you doing?
You doing well? You actually planning on chatting with me tonight? Thank you for stopping by, Mademoiselle. Exactly, Mademoiselle. Our tastes are different, but I told you I agreed once before, so there are roughly a 50-year difference, so I'm not exactly going to jump on the board with you on everything. Very true. Yeah, and I think that's the thing. I think that's also like the same argument I can make about, yeah, there is a 50-year difference or 15-year difference. But that's what I'm saying about even with people nowadays. I feel like also I'm glad you're doing well, Marie. That is great to hear. I feel like that's also an argument that can be made for everyone when it comes to the films and stuff like that nowadays. There's always a difference between generations. And what's better for one generation isn't always as better for the other because they want something because of their personal experience with it. Stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to sound like I'm rambling and repeating the same points over and over. Because I know that's what it feels like I'm doing.
Thanks, partner. I owe you one.
So for me, it's like, you know, also, Marie, if you're still here, madam, what have you been up to today? You had a good day? I know school's back, so I know you go to school. Hopefully you're having...
Forget it.
Forget it! Fuck you!
Okay.
Don't make me shoot your ass. Say that shit again, see what happens. I was at school, then I went to sleep. Shoot your icon? That damn quick? I'm back. Welcome back, good sir. You missed the part of the stream where there was a mild disagreement and it sounded like an argument for like 10 minutes. So, you missed that. When it comes to me, I'm very thorough when it comes to like, I'm very civil. If I argue, it sounds like I argue for the stupidest of reasons, but I'm very thorough of like, I want to I always like, I'm very like, I know my point, I'm going to prove my point, and until I'm black and blue in the face, then nobody cares. I'm very shithead like that. Damn, I missed it? Yeah, pretty much. You missed the point of the stream where I was an objective dumbass. I want biscuits. Well, don't ask me. I can't cook worth a damn. So I can't give you biscuits. Unless that's code for something, then fuck off. I was gonna say, don't, no. None of that shit. Come on. Shit. How are you? You talking to me or him? Me, I'm fucking tired. I haven't been sleeping well. I haven't been sleeping well for months. Fucking dealing with fucking bullshit. Upon nightmares, you have to fucking deal with fucking stress. Too much to do, not enough time to do it. And I take fucking sleeping pills, and I still have a hard time getting to sleep. Take melatonin. I fucking do! I take 5 fucking pills every night to get to sleep. And only some to relax me and some to actually get me to sleep. Still fucking have problems. How dare you not have the same opinion as... sorry, this is not Twitter, fuck you. I sense your sarcasm. Good sir. Smart ass.
I owe you one.
I need
Take
ammo.
this. Thanks.
Hold on. Let me give this to Shiva.
Thanks, partner.
I need ammo.
Okay, use this. Thanks.
Fuck. Damn it.
I need ammo.
Use this.
I got caught up in the script. Well, that's good.
Give me your
Take
shotgun.
this.
Give me a grenade.
Use this.
Okay. But it's also, if you're wondering something, when it comes to me, it's part of the reason I probably would not be good in a relationship with any woman, because women love to win an argument. So do I. Good night, people. Oh, you're leaving so early? Okay, well, have a good night. Sleep well. It is midnight, so. Take care of yourself, Marie. I have... Well...
Chainsaw.
You better listen to her. She is your wife. Don't want to make wifey angry. Happy wife, happy life.
Come on.
Okay.
Shoot! And I'm dead. Fuck the chainsaw. Damn it! Shit. Well, pretty much. Well, shit. Try again. Pretty much. Shit. Hate the camera in this fucking game. More stiff. I shot you in your one good eye. It's one part of this game I can't stand. It's a goddamn camera. Characters got fatty. Oh, well, can't say you're completely wrong. Chris did become a beefcake. Shit!
Come on!
Okay.
Got a plan. Punch him in the face. Shit. Get out of my way! Move it! Switch when he walks. Finally! Take the motherfucker down! There's the key. Oh, you just had to hit a woman, huh? You proud of yourself? Stumped. Stomp them heads. You're dead. Dead, dead, deadly, dead, dead, dead as a doornail. Dead, 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 dead. I'm really hoping they hold off on this remake until after they do Code Veronica for 3 reasons. If RE4 is a sequel to RE2 for Leon, I feel like Code Veronica is the sequel for like Claire's side of things. I feel like Leon, they need to kind of do something with her. I feel like that works. They need to do it. Oh, lovely gold. Treasure. Treasure. All pretty things. I got no clue what you're talking about. Of course, because you're a Resident Evil virgin. You have not played the fucking games. That's a problem. You do not know what I talk about, because you did not play games. You don't play the fucking games, I tell you.
Take it.
Okay.
Boo! Boo this woman, boo! What's Resident Evil? You lying sack of shit, don't start with me! Don't start! You bullshit! This is the section I fucking hate.
Oh my god.
Man, am I glad to see you guys.
Delta Team Captain Stone.
Chris Redfield.
Shiva.
Thanks, Josh. I owe you one.
You guys know each other.
I trained under Josh. He taught me everything I know.
Shiva became little sister of the team. Now, Shiva, you must continue your search for Irvin. According to the data we retrieved from the hard drive, we believe he has moved on to the mining area. There's more info inside. We will follow after taking care of business here. And keep your radio handy just in case.
Thanks, Josh.
Jill.
Chris, are you all right?
This picture, it's... forget it. It's nothing. Let's move out.
I see you, Chris. I will destroy the world. And blah, blah, blah. Call me disappointed, Chris. Fucking Wesker. I hate that fucking voice, man. The moment I fucking do that voice and everybody fucking leaves. Fuck you guys. It's funny. Shit's funny. Care what the fuck you guys think. Shit's funny. Oh, shit's funny. I'll play for a little bit longer, but I'm gonna have to record some gameplay for some video stuff later on.
Sheva, do you know where the mines are?
Past the station. Not too far from here. Follow me.
Yeah, these nuts. Good lord. Well, that had to be put down. Thank you. All right.
Come on, Roger.
Give me the damn grenade!
Okay.
Shit! Shit. Hey, that's the way I came in, right? Shit. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Where the fuck?
Okay.
Why don't I have the... Okay, there's the map. I was like, where the fuck is it? Oh, hey, butthead. I figured it was you lurking for a minute. Welcome to the shit show. I am playing the game that IGN labeled as racist. Hope you enjoy. Apparently, it's racist. Had no idea that it was, but apparently that's the staple of IGN. Call something racist, but don't explain why. So, just wanted to pop in before I went to sleep. Ah, I see.
You need to be careful.
I see. Saw you do something for Sonic. I saw you post something about it. I thought about doing that myself, but I'm lazy. Oh, alright, have a good night. See you, butthead. Probably not gonna be streaming for too long.
Take the lantern and I'll cover us.
Because it's like 12 o'clock, so... Have a good one, man. Tired.
You grab it.
Roger.
Watu!
Just shoot him! Oh, for the love of... Shoot it! Thank you. There. Shut up! Alright, this is useless.
Come on. Okay.
Come on!
Okay. Thanks.
Oh, for the love of... Seriously? Use a heavy gun!
Thanks.
Alright, fuck this. You're not gonna kill it, I'm killing it for you. Stupid bitch.
You grab it.
Roger. I owe you one.
Yeah. I'll get to the end of this section, and I think I'm going to end the stream after this because I'm getting very tired and my eyes are starting to hurt. So, yeah. Plus, I need to record some gameplay for some future videos. So. Fuck off. God damn it.
I need your help. Thanks. I owe you one.
She won't use the fucking heavy weapon.
Give me a grenade.
Give me the grenade.
Give me a grenade.
Use this.
Don't say forget it. Give it to me.
I owe you one.
No! I can't. Okay, this is pissing me off. Okay.
Give me a grenade.
Use this. I need your help. I owe you one.
You take the fucking lantern.
Take it.
Roger.
I need ammo.
Roger. Use this.
Oh, for the love of God. You pick it up. I'm not picking that damn thing. I'm not doing it anymore. Piss me off. I'm not doing it. Fuck it. Let's go this way. Wherever the light goes. There's a bridge. Make our way here. Nope, that's fucking the wrong way. Shit. Shit. Fill him up with lead. Fuck him. Bullet bonanza. Bullets for you. Bullets for free. Bullets for you. You're welcome. I use these muscles for free.
Hold on. I'll open the gate with the crank over there.
Oh. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Appreciate it. F off. Good. Checkpoint. Yay. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm done. I can't do this. I appreciate everybody for watching, all that jazz. I'm very tired though. Have a wonderful rest of you guys' evening / day or whatever it is for you in the world. I do appreciate you know, everybody for stopping by. It's going on for 2 hours, so yeah. Have a wonderful evening and peace out. Bye bye.